Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the farm. Welcome back to Bucks County, PA. So, starting a new series here, ended up into the old timers farm, and we're on Bucks County now. So, picked up this 454 Chevy 1500 mod from OK Used Mods. You can see we're actually starting out in midsummer. So I did do a little fast forwarding and didn't start out right at the very beginning. Well, didn't want to. It's okay. So I actually recorded this video once, but with the dynamic mud version of the map and didn't like how it came out. So I switched the map version, and I'm redoing it all. So here we are over at our main farm. We need to go ahead. We actually need to open this door right here up because we're going to be putting some stuff in there here in a little bit. So we'll turn our headlight on, do a little equipment tour here. We have a John Deere 4640 four-wheel drive. We have a little bitty John Deere 3650, and then we have a 4440. Let's take the 3650 around, because this is probably one of them that we won't run super much. Probably more hay work than anything else. Do I remember where I got this mod from? Not a chance. No clue. So equipment wise, we have pretty much all John Deere. We have a John Deere loading wagon. It's a 45,000. I've got a windrower, John Deere windrower, John Deere high-speed disc, tedder, DB60 planter, a John Deere muck spreader, manure spreader, a deep shank, deep drill, a smaller cultivator there, or deep ripper, a large plow, and then we have an air cart seeder. We have the BSM trailer, and we have a Wilson pace setter from OK Used Mods. The BSM trailers from Black Sheep Modding. We'll come back to the shed that we just passed here in a moment. We have a small little Kinsey grain Argo wagon there, an international harvester truck from OK Used Mods, a C70 tanker from OK Used Mods, the Grant straw blower. I think that was Grant. Oh, sorry, Grax. Grax, however you pronounce that. The silo wagon, that is a 7310R John Deere tractor. We've got our cow barn there, and then over here we have our pressure washer. That's what that is. A equipment trailer right there, and this is the 7530 with gear shift. Sounds sitting in the shop right now. It was had a little issue with the helper the other day. I have a John Deere 9R, the Big Brute, and a Big Bud 450. And we have our chickens there. I got 500 chickens. Whoops, hit the silo. Got a 118 wheeler in here, which is going to be your Hulk Plus Plus, I believe it is. We've got a Kuhn 36 meter tow behind sprayer, a John Deere 8R, or sorry, 8RT, not 8R. It's 8370, and then we have a 9570 with a 50K bushel cart and a 1596 Brent Avalanche. So that's a quick rundown of the equipment that we have in here. We're going to take this guy. Oh, we do have a hay buster that is up at our pig farm. Whoops, and I cannot drive. That's okay. So we do have a little Joskin tanker there to haul around water, milk, things of that nature, and it'll haul all liquids. We do have both seed, liquid fertilizer, dry fertilizer fill points, and then this is the hay shed over here on this map. So this is the main farm, the main starting area. On the map, I did start us with a little bit, just a teeny bit more than what you normally do start with. So we'll take a look here. We're starting out with fields 28, 17, 16, 15, and 14. I didn't know I had that one. Okay, I have the Quaker State processing area too. Ah, okay, and it has all, you have almost all the sell points too in that area. So we have all of those areas. Our house is over here, and then up here is the pig farm. So we'll jump up there. Really simple, small area. We will be doing pigs on this map. We're going to do pigs, cows, and chickens. I do have a hay buster, hay shredder up here. We'll jump back down here to the, whoa, okay. Mental note, don't go to there. Let's check on our chickens, make sure they're good. Water's topped off. Are they good on food? We need some wheat and some carrots. So in our silo, we do have a little bit of wheat, no barley, got plenty of oats. We have some soybeans, have some corn that we brought over from Old Timers, and brought our silage over from Old Timers, and brought our hay and straw over. So before we begin, and we do have some carrots here. Before we get to buying our cows and getting some milk going, I do want to go ahead and make the TMR and everything. But right now, everything is fully fertilized and everything is ready for harvest. One thing we do need to do is to lease us a harvester for carrots. We do owe the bank 1,250,000, which I'm hoping we did a black bean crop in field 16 here. So I'm hoping it comes out pretty handy. Did I have a combine on here? I don't have a combine. I have no harvesting equipment, so I guess that means we're going to be leasing. Let's see. This is the one we want to lease. And we're going to lease this bad boy. And we're going to come into multi-prod here, and we need a carrot header. And we're going to lease that guy. The other thing we need to do is we need a combine. Which one are we going to use this time around? I want one with a pretty big grain tank on it, just so I don't have to stop every 2 minutes to go empty it. 22.9. That one's it's 30,000 on that one. You know, I never used the cloth stuff. It's 180. We're on a John Deere farm. We're going to get a John Deere combine. 141, 22.9. That's the one we want. There we go. We are going to put on 4-wheel drive. Not going to do tracks. Don't need any special tailboards. I do need a rear hitch, but I want the standard. And I want a long pipe. I want the big engine. And let's lease it. And we need a header. We are going to get the modded. So I normally run with that one, but I don't want to have to deal with a trailer on this map currently. That's not the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. Yep. John Deere. John Deere with a John Deere rim, and let's put the John Deere decals on it. Perfect. Ooh, how much money do we have? 141. We're going to lease it this time around. Oops. Where is the shop? There it is. Where did all that stuff just appear to? I meant for this actually to show up at the shop. I guess that's what I get for delivering stuff. Having stuff delivered on other times. So right now we're going to take this guy over and we're going to get it started on the black bean harvest, because I want to get that done. So that's what happens when you unfold a header or fold a header while it's on the back of a combine. That was interesting. I did not realize I wasn't on the combine when I told it to unfold, because I wanted to go ahead and put the pipe out. So there we go. Let's see if we fit through over here, because that may be an issue. Oh, we're good. Oh yes, and we do have a butterfly mower also. It's the latest Pottinger one that came out on the Mod Hub, but it is colored as John Deere. So that is what we currently have. It would help if I could drive. Now we can fold up. So we're going to need to run one headland at least to clear up the area. Will this give us a straw swath? Okay, straw not currently available for this fruit type. I'd say very interesting straw swath there. I guess it's picking up some of that lime that was showing up on the top of the field still. I will admit I cheaty planted these fields to start the series out this way, so I won't always cheat. I will not try and always cheaty plant the fields, but you know, sometimes that's what happens. So let's just right here, I'm going to set it on a worker and we're just going to see how it does. Because I actually want to go do the other harvest. The carrot harvest. So this is going to be our big equipment series, so everything we'll be using will be larger equipment on this map, with the exception of like the 35 series tractor. Pretty much everything will be large equipment. So we're headed over to field 28. It's going to be the field that we need to go harvest now. It is down here, and as soon as we get our harvest done, because our wheat's ready to harvest and everything else, we're going to set workers on those. Whoa, that was sky high. We need to get to making some more hay probably for our cows when we get ready to buy them. There we go. We're just going to pull in right here. I know it's not the true field entrance, but it's the one I'm going to use. How about we unfolded it, we turned it on, but we didn't drop it down. So there we go. We have carrots coming into the machine. This isn't a huge, humongous field of carrots. It is a pretty small field. So hopefully they will all fit. We're probably going to turn this field. Don't know what we're going to turn it into. We may keep planting root crops in this field. And we just may do all the root crops over here. Do all the onions, potatoes, carrots, and just do one per year and keep it cycling. We're going to need some of that stuff for the pigs. We need it for... we need carrots for the chickens, believe it or not. That's why I put carrots in this field, so we can get plenty of carrots to have for our chickens. For some reason on this version the chickens weren't taking soybeans. And I was like, okay, well, we'll just go with what it is. And I did not want to time-lapse this, so I mean, it's not a humongous area. I figure you can see me kind of crazy drive around the field, get a little laugh out of it, because why not? I mean, this harvester's running, this header runs 30 miles an hour. We'll be done here pretty quick, especially if I actually use the whole header. It's only going to maybe 2 more passes. And then we're going to go back, dump this into the silo. dump in what the chickens want, put it in the silo, and return this guy. Because I don't have anything else planted that needs this big harvester right now. This little field did yield pretty well. We are going to come back, make sure we plow this up, get it ready, and maybe see if there's something we might be able to double crop. I don't know, being that we're already in midsummer, but we'll see. There we go, that's it. I'm just going to leave the header here because I'm going to return it from here. I mean, I think the price they charge for leasing and the way the leasing price is calculated is a little bit not realistic, but whoops, we're stuck. Let's get unstuck. Where can I pick this guy up? Well, I don't guess I can pick him up, so I'm gonna just put the chute out. I think I can get a wagon underneath that, because that was stuck pretty good. There we go. Come back over here on the farm. Let's grab that Brent chaser wagon. I think it might not take carrots. I'm gonna need to grab the 18-wheeler and grab the BSM trailer, I think. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I need to find a better place to park. Either that guy or this guy. What I'll probably end up doing is that Argo wagon over there, that small Kinsey, I'll put it inside that tray and that shed, and then put the 18-wheeler over there, because we're more than likely will be using it more often than we use that little bitty grain cart, a little bitty auger wagon. Alright, so let's go see if we can rescue our carrots. If I can drive. So on this map I do have the manure system mod installed. I have the GPS mod installed, as you can see. I have also got the straw harvest add-on DLC installed. All the in-game DLCs I will have the convertible and grass pack when it comes out. We're just going to drive into this guy's field. Oops. Steerable axles are nice on trailers when you're driving them backwards or driving them in a field to keep them behind the truck. When you're trying to drive them to unload or drive them backwards, that doesn't work. So we got over 100,000 liters of carrots out of that one little bitty field. That makes me wonder how much we're going to get out of the black beans. And I don't know if it was the header that did that or what. I think I need to move that sprayer. It's in my turning way, but that's okay. I do have the added realism for vehicles mod installed. Makes it a little bit harder stopping, turning, and everything else with some of these trucks and trailers when they come in loaded fully up. Wow, is that how big is our silo? Ah, we got plenty of room. I don't think we're going to have to do carrots anymore, at least for a little while. So before we can start buying our big tractors, being the 9RX, some of the really big equipment, we're going to need to pay off our loan. That $1.25 million loan that we have. Alright, let's do this again. Because that trailer set, the harvester should be almost full. Luckily I can clip through the mailbox. There's no collision on the mailbox on this map, so that's kind of nice. And there's still some left in there, so we're going to have to make a third trip over to get this guy. So this is 140,000 liters right here. It is a little bit more difficult driving this big trailer around on this map. That's okay. I don't mind it. I do clip through the fields and stuff a little bit. Crop destruction is off. I don't play with crop destruction. I'm guessing our worker Betty is over there full and we need to take a wagon over and empty her out. While that's emptying, let's go get Betty back on the run. Shuffle these tractors around a little bit in this shed. I think I hit the trailer. Whoops. There we go. So this big tractor is mainly for hauling the chaser wagon around and using for the high-speed discs. The 9R will go pretty much on the planter. We probably will hook the plow or planter up to this also. Alright. That should empty this guy out all the way. And while that's happening, we're going to flip back over here. So this is kind of the way I'm playing the game, the way I play it. This video is a little bit longer than I was intending for it to be, but that's okay. No jump cuts, no time lapses in this guy. I'm just playing the game how I play it. So that's with the big equipment and everything. That's kind of how I think I'm going to do this series. It's not going to be super realistic. I'm just going to play the game the way I like to play and have fun doing it. That's what's the most important for me. So yeah, so we're going to get this done. I'm going to try and throw a little bit of realism in there with the leasing and stuff. And I do have the global company leasing field mod installed, so we may do some of that. Instead of buying some of these fields outright, starting off, we may do some field leasing. I'm too far over. Yeah, this is the Hulk Plus Plus, the 680 horsepower model. Alright. Whoa. I don't want to get this guy stuck too. Let's turn our differential locks on. We'll keep the rear lock enabled and disable the front lock. We may take a little corner off of this field just because it makes it easier to get into and out of. I may go over, and if there's a spot where I can, out of that grass field, make a path down to field 28, we may do that. Get this guy around, yeah, jackknife him around. So we're just going to leave that guy for right there for right now. Looks like Worker Betty is doing a decent job. I just said set it and let it go. So I'll have to probably go down, pick up some of the stuff on the far end. But for now, we will finish up this field, get it all stored, get it all ready, and we'll see you guys next time. Everybody have a great day out there. Stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.